Yone versus Akali matchup guide. And versus Akali, we would like to take Conqueror instead of Lethal Tempo. Why do we not take Lethal Tempo? Well, Akali has a lot of dashes, she has a Shroud, and this is why it's hard to hit her and really get those 6 procs. Conqueror is easier to proc with W, with ult, and with some random auto attacks between there, and gives us a net positive on the damage. I also like to go Doran's Shield and Second Wind into Akali because Akali tends to poke a lot with her Q in lane, and before she goes for all in, she tries to poke you down a little bit to make it easier for her to land the one-shot combo. And this is why I think Second Wind and Doran's Shield really help us with staying high HP for her to not be able to one-shot us that easily. You can go Exhaust, Ignite, and TP against Akali, but I personally prefer TP because it's very hard to exhaust her combo or ignite and kill her in lane. And this is why we can get some tempo advantages in the side lane and help our team with it. Alright, so the mindset that we want to have against Akali is that pre-6 we want to bully her and make her fight for her CS, while post-6 we want to be very careful and respect her a lot by having the wave on our side. So how can we play the waves, the first few waves against Akali? First of all, we can perma shove her in. Akali is an energy champion and she struggles farming under tower. And we as Yone have the major wave clear advantage. So what we can do is we can actually shove her in if we feel confident that we don't die to the enemy jungle. Akali will then struggle farming under tower. She'll go 5 to 10 CS behind and we get a slight lead in the early lane. That's one way to play it, but we gotta be very careful of the enemy jungle. Another way to play it is to actually go for a 3-stack into a bounce and then try to hold it on our side. We do this if we're scared of enemy jungle ganking us or if we're really looking to kill the Akali, even though that can also sometimes be quite tricky because Akali has a lot of tools to escape a death scenario. Alright, so the trades into Akali are quite interesting. We cannot E plus Q3 into her because she will dodge it with her E, and that exposes us for a lot of damage and basically a guaranteed hit on her E because we're in one motion. That's what we want to avoid. The main idea behind trading with Akali is that we do not get hit by her E, especially pre-6. So the way we do this is by either standing in our minions and trying to hit her with non-committal poke being our Q and our W, and if she tries to E, we can always dodge it with our own E reactively. The only time that we actually go forward and try to trade with her in the lane is when we know that she either missed her E or doesn't have it. Alright, so one more thing to mention is that we do not like to skirmish post level 6 around mid lane. That is exactly what Akali wants. She's way stronger in these skirmishes, so we gotta be very, very careful with that. So the key things to keep in mind to get this matchup to as good as possible is that we want to beat her pre-level 6, we're stronger than her. And post-level 6, we want to make sure that we do not die to her. And the way we try to do that is by keeping the wave on our side, because Akali's wave clear is quite low. We also want to keep in mind that we do not get hit by her E's and only take trades when we know her E is down, just like we just saw on the screen. So that's concluding this video. I thank you all for watching. If you guys have any questions or any comments, leave them down below. I'll make sure to get back to you, and I wish you guys a great day. Bye bye.